Hello, we are gathering for another group hunt in the Wagadu Chronicles. There's a few of us here already. I am in the process of eating breakfast, but we will be ready to do this soon. So I will try not to eat in your ear here, but we are definitely going to get this underway very shortly. People are already gathered, already doing a little bit of RP beforehand. I'm gonna head off to the Waka. It's a little Waka. here we are. We got a blessing from the Waka. We are going to make the leopard god proud today. We've got new emotes since Monday. Dance and dodge and attack and one other one. Gather, I think. Yes, we should bind together. Whoops. Wrong party. I want to be in the same party. Thankfully, it very clearly shows who's in your party and who's not. Four blue lions. Wow, I barely touched it. What the heck? I have a gold staff and I have godly arm spot 4. I barely touched it. I thought that godly wrath is the high damage attack. High damage, low accuracy. I do a couple different things. Hopefully it won't be dead before I actually get to act. I think I might have missed. Right, like that. Oh. And I'm done. I'm really not loving the staff. The staff has been less than great for me in combat. Well, that actually did some damage. That's good. I'm almost dead, but you know. Got the final blow. Revenge! Revenge against the thing that almost killed me. I will definitely be doing a bit more spectating. Excuse me. Here we go. And our health is up. Our ancestors protect us again. Dance some more. Dance, dance, dance. You can dance if you want to. Woohoo! Ready? Let's try that again. There are several. Gonna go ahead and move up behind these others here. I can't do any actions, so we're just gonna skip actions for now. And so these, hopefully these will be a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, but they are really ganging up on that one. Paramitra. Oh. Hopefully they don't get hurt too bad. We will work together. Try to save them. I mean, they're kind of in a bottleneck, but they have a ranged attack, and it's a pretty strong one. Oh crap! The blue one's right there. I didn't realize the blue one was right there. Whoops. Okay, what we're gonna do? couple different attacks on that one. Okay, everybody's going for the blue one. Hopefully, if we get the blue one down fast enough, there we go. We can come up behind these ones. We gotta get these two first because they're gonna hurt. Oh. Lions. Lions, hello. Yes, lions. We are fighting the lions, the lion spirits, really. They're not actual lions. But we're fighting the lion spirits, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We're doing a group battle. Sorry if I didn't get you very quickly, but yeah, we're in the middle of a battle with the spirits. It's a hunt. It is turn-based, as you can see. First you do your movements, which I'm not going to move at all right now because I would generate an attack of opportunity. I'll just out here punching lion spirits. Yep, exactly. That's how we do. That is how we do. We got I use a staff. This is one of the developers. They're a bard basically. And then we've got some archers. Art's pretty nice. Yeah, the art and the music of this game are really fun. The battle music is pretty intense. But the general music when you're out gathering and crafting and stuff like that is really tranquil and stuff. It's a pretty chill experience when you're just out there gathering. But yeah, I've been doing and having a lot of fun with this alpha. Are there any more? Are there any more lions left? Oh yeah, there's one. Okay. I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch for now. But yeah, they've got some really good art, some really good environments. This is just one of 3 different sort of biomes that they have. They've got the foresty area, they've got the deserty area, and then they've got like a grassland. I think we're gonna get the last of the lions. There we go. Everybody is safe. A little more the damage is a little more spread around. I took most of the damage the last fight. But we got it. We did it. Well done, everyone. Praise the ancestors. We're invincible. Well done, hunters. We are invincible. And we can dance if we want to. Got dance. I'm in a mirror, which is basically a nice way of saying elf, but no, we can't leave our tribe behind. The tribe always dance. So they are always a tribe of mine. Thank you for another great hunt. Again, Londaway is he's one of the developers. I think he's like the developer, right? One second. Yeah, it's Alan who's the founder of the company. But it worked pretty well in the song. It is kind. And so yeah, there's like, I mean, so we've got Bendigo giving the Goldwood rattle spear, which is great for appeasing the fish. We do fish dances. I can show you that in a minute, but you dance with the fishies, and the fishies give you rewards. You do not swim with the fishes because that has a whole other connotation. But you can dance with the fishes. So as soon as the event is over, we'll find some fishies to dance with. The fish shared the secrets with me since they enjoy the dancing with the rattle spear. Yes, they do. And here's the rattle spear. Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome. That's the rattle spear. It looks really cool. I love the look of it. I need one myself. We've pretty much been trading one back and forth in our society so that we can appease the fish. Eventually, I'm sure we'll have one for each of us because they're a good way to make calories, which is kind of like the money in the game. You know, if I should find a. So the calories are the closest thing the game has to currency, since it's not a like a capitalist society. There's no actual money, but calories is kind of like the function. You use it to buy things on the auction house. But you also give them as offerings to spirits. When you're going through kind of show, we'll go back to where our tribe is, our society is. I can kind of show you a couple things there. The fishing that we see there will be very basic, but you'll get the idea. Mm-hmm. So when you have your spirit waka, which is like basically the main spirit in your village that you have to appease, and then on top of that you also have your shrine, and you have all your buildings, and each of the buildings and your waka require maintenance every day. So they have to, and then if you complete the maintenance, then you can move on to upgrading. So it's a whole collapsing system sort of thing. But what you do is you complete your offerings with whatever they ask for that day. They might ask for wood. They might ask for a donation of a special scroll. They might ask for, and they'll also ask you for things like, right now it's the War Kingdom, which means you need to go hunting on your island to satisfy the War Kingdom. Now there's like the Air Kingdom, the Earth Kingdom, all these different kingdoms that you have to appease. But it's like gathering, crafting, all the different things. They have things that they want you to do, basically. And then these offerings, these are probably the hardest to make, but we've got people who make them consistently. And then like they want herbs, and then they want 2,000 calories. So you have to have the calories, and you have to have all the things to make. And then your buildings are the same way. They have things that they want every day to maintain them. And then once the maintenance is done, then you can upgrade. So right now they need anything made of plants, anything plants. Needy Kingdom. Yes, it's a day-to-day thing that it needs maintenance and upgrade. But the spirits, that's how the spirits show that you're know that you are working hard, is to offer up all these things. And then we'll go to the village fishing place first, because it's there. It's pretty basic. But you just come over here and you attract a fish. You throw some bait. And then they give you some stuff. This is the basic. It's the most basic pattern. But as you get into more complex ones, then you get greater rewards. And again, if you've got the rattle spear, that improves your rewards as well. And then when you've got all the things, you can craft. Like my character is right now I've got her with mining and smithing, so she makes lots of metal stuff. Tailoring's pretty high up there. My godly arms is almost maxed out. That's my combat with my staff. You've got the battle music, which was what the bard was using. You got, defense, which is just a shield. I have never seen anybody hold a shield in the game, honestly. I don't know if they're just harder to make or what. But you would think that as having the smithing so high, I would have the shield craft. So I'm not sure where the shield comes from. Wrestler is, hand-to-hand, unarmed combat. Range combat for bows, melee combat. Coloring is for dyes and other alchemy. And alchemy also has a thing. Handcraft. The handcraft is where you make those rattle spears, which is surprisingly useful. The wood cutting is obviously wood cutting. I don't have much need for wood cutting, so I don't have it. I do have a much better machete that I can't use yet because my wood cutting's too low. I saw coloring. I was kind of hoping I get to paint on things. Not yet. This is for you getting the dyes to make all the different dye colors for clothes. That's what that is. It's honestly too much for one skill. Like, tailoring and coloring should probably be combined, especially since you can't color a dye. You can't color an item except when you're crafting it. But coloring is very intense. There's a lot of materials involved, so I can kind of see why they do it that way. But it's basically you're putting all your points, all your memories into one skill. Memories are earned every day at reset. It's not based on what you do in the game. It's because you've fallen. Excuse me. Because you've fallen and you've lost all your memories, or most of them, every day a portion of your memories return and you learn skills from that is the concept, right? So every day at reset you get 100 memories. If your society owns a village or settlement, you get a bonus. If they own an outpost, you get a bonus. So you get a little bit of bonus if your society is working together and building up your villages. But your memories come over time. It's not something that's based on what you're working. Everything else is based on your day-to-day crafting and gathering and all that. But your skills improve at a steady rate. I imagine. Awesome. We got the rattle spear and we got the armband. Thank you. You must have heard my whispers to the ancestors, because of course, he was. And we got armbands for our society. The purple armbands. I just want to figure out which arm we're supposed to wear them on. Do you have no preference? So since we are the Society of the Purple Drums, it's very anime because we're all wearing, we all get a music even made sticks dance because we're all having a armband, a singular armband that we wear. I think it's this one I want to take off. And then I want to put this one in its place. There we go. Purple armband. And I've got tons of clothes. I can show off those real quick. So I think they're not in this one. Most of my clothes are not here. I've got a couple. There's some bugs with some of my outfits, unfortunately, for my body type. But can you fight other tribes? So there's no PvP direct between players right now. Doesn't mean there won't be later. What the PvP in the game is that you try to steal the other tribes, the other societies' wakas. So those are the spirits that run the cities, right? So you come over here and you can if somebody was trying to take this from us, it would say your waka is being challenged. And basically it means that they spend 3 days trying to outbid and steal away our village. You guys like cheerleaders stealing spirit sticks, kinda. Yeah. You have to steal the town itself through your offerings. But yeah, so like everybody gets this, which is kind of cool looking. And then they've got all sorts of different skirts and tops. And what did I just take off? I took off my purple armband. One, that one, and it's got, you know, neck pieces and earrings and legs and lower legs, and some things take up more spots than the tunic took up the torso and the legs. So it just depends on what you're wearing. But there's quite a few things. They just put together a PDF that has all the outfits in it, which was really helpful because we can't really see what we're making when we're making it. But now that I've got this rattle spear, I can remove the ware. And this is the ware is a board game, kind of like Mancala. But we haven't been doing a lot of that because the societies were just introduced this update. So people have been really focused on keeping their society buildings up to date. It's kind of taken away from some of the RP aspects, which the game is pretty heavy with RP. But I think once people settle into normal day-to-day, the RP will come back into focus, especially once we get to the point where we have a better idea of what we need to produce on a day-to-day. Like we really pushed it. Our society pushed really hard, and we got our settlement up to rank 4, which is pretty darn far. But at the same time, we ran out of materials. So the very next day, things started backsliding because we didn't have the momentum to keep up on a Monday. It was like there was just too many, and then we got the War Kingdom, which was kind of broken that day. So it was a combination of bad things. That but it was basically that we tried too hard at the beginning, and we ended up doing ourselves more harm than good. I'm having a problem getting down this path. This is looking good. The art style has come together nicely. Yeah, I really love the look and the feel of it. And just the general, like I say, when you're playing the game there's a lot of what would normally be very tedious crafting. It is tedious. I won't mix any words with that, but it's still fun because and you kind of just chill out with the music going on in the background, and you can do other things while you're doing it, and it's kind of fun. One thing I want them to be able to do is to be able to talk while you're doing your crafting and stuff and chat. Right now, when you're crafting, you're pretty much just locked into crafting. I know it can be done because we do it in League of Maidens. You can have your inventory up, and you can have your chat up and do both at the same time. It's just a matter of getting the overlays right on Unity, which isn't always easy. So willing to give them plenty of time to figure that out, because the overlay system on Unity is weird, and you will get dependencies that mess each other up. But yeah, so once they figure that out, I think we'll be fine. But again, we just go ahead and we give the some bait to the fish. And this one will be a more complex pattern. I'm falling behind. Oh no, my button. Ah. My mouse. I hit my joystick. My mouse got stopped by my flight stick. I missed that last one. Let's see, you can keep doing this. And like I say, the music on the fishing is a little intense. But that is something that I've tried to explain to people a few times, that when you're in an alpha state, especially early on, you can't have 50 different sliders in your customization, in your settings. Not the customization, obviously, but the settings. Because any setting you change, no matter how insignificant it might seem, is another variable when you're doing troubleshooting and hunting for bugs. So there's no volume slider on this. The volume is either on or off. There's no, there's very little in the way of graphics settings or resolution settings in this, because anything you change on that can throw any number of bugs. So again, we have that in one of our games right now, where we have no volume slider, and people don't understand why you don't have one volume slider. Well, they don't have a volume slider either, and it's the same reason. It's just one more variable that you don't want to have to deal with when you're trying to figure out what is breaking your game. So yeah, that is the fish dancing. The fish dancing is something that a lot of people just really love. But then you just do your regular gathering, right? So I'm not normally a plant harvester, so I'm going to be very, very slow. Basically, I have no harvesting skill, and I have a bad harvester for this particular stuff. For rocks, I'm pretty fast. I can get rocks really fast. The more skill you have, and the more and the better tools you have, the faster this goes. Like, it'll go much faster when you're doing rocks, and you get more. What you get is partially dependent on your tools, but it's mostly dependent on the size of the node. We'll see if we can find some rocks to mine that aren't going to get us killed. Because there are wandering spirits. And for the hunt, they were just summoning spirits, right? But for there are also wandering spirits that just give us all sorts of problems. Simple fishing minigame was nice. It'd be cool to see it applied to more resources. No, it's the spirits who will come find you. And some of them are not nice. Because you have regular spirits, you have blue spirits, which are powerful, and then you have the occasional red spirit. The red spirits are really, really mean. I don't know how prevalent the red spirits are in the 6th age. The red spirits were really big in the 5th age. And that's by lore. If you go through and read the rule book, the 5th edition source book, it explains that during the 5th age, the spirits were really active and they were really angry. It's turning morning. Yes. The this environment is a bit bright. People have commented that when it goes to daylight, this area gets really, really bright. But you can see my collecting on the rocks is much faster, right? So that might be something they need to adjust. Because, yeah, this area is really, really bright. Like looking at 6th stream. Well, I can't begrudge the light mode. I do use light mode on Twitch and Twitter. I'm sorry. Discord is like the only one that I use dark mode, and that's pretty much just because I have it on my lighter screen, my dim screen. Yes, I'm one of those people. One of those people. Let's see. Let's go to... We saw... Is... I think... I gotta remember which one... I think Tattoo is the other environment. I steer up for you. Yeah, see, it's like I can't have the dark, too much of the darkness. It'll give me migraines. It wasn't until that I got these adjustable lights behind me, and I spent like a week tinkering with them, and I haven't gotten any real migraines since. It's like getting the lighting in my room is perfect, is very important. But this is the new area. This is the new biome that they've added. It's pretty sweet. It's got like some granite, and it's got different trees, and you know, animals that didn't survive very well. And there is a blue lion over there, and I hope it doesn't decide to come over and say hi. Oh, good, it's blocked by the wall. That was going to be a little scary. Because the blue lions are... The blue spirits are much stronger. I'd say. You know, I'd go say hi. Yeah, sure. It smells me. Yeah. I can say hi, but I will probably die. The problem with dying is it takes your it usually takes like 1 or 2 of the things that you're carrying. My problem is it might take my clothes. And that happened to me the other day. It took my clothes. And so I had to go replace my clothes. And I don't want to lose my clothes. We'll see if there's anything that's more soloable. But I don't think so. Not in this area. See, there's sand. You can gather sand and then you make glass. There's some water. Just collect the water. Oh, this is a fishy area. Wonder what this one is. Maybe this is a... Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. I'm lost. No. Ah. Oh my God. It's so confusing. Ah. Ah. What was that? It was like going at multiple different things all at the same time. Oh my goodness. That was stressful. Ah. Let's try that again. Come on. No. No. I missed one. I missed one still. Ah. Some kind of time-based change would help that UI. Fishing might not be doable for me. It has zero spatial awareness until newer past the old ones. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell which way it's going. Like they're all like 3 or 4 of them are on the screen and they're all shrinking at the same time, but you got to hit them in order, right? Ooh, that was a hard one. Those ones can award like 500 if you do them right, plus a bunch of other rare items. So they're, once you master them, they're good. But wow, that was rough. Yeah, do it right. All right, one more time. I'll probably just get worse and worse each time I try. Ah, missed one. Okay. All right. So I'm stuck at the 195 just because I'm just not doing it right. But wow, that is, I'm going to have to remember where that one is on practice. And it's up here in the corner. Goodness, that one was hard. that gives me anxiety. But that's one of the things about this is like, because everything is cooperative, you can have somebody who's really good at fishing. You can have somebody who really likes to do the mining. You can have somebody who really likes to do the hunting. So it's like we've got people in our society who can go through and just get thousands and thousands of cowries and other rare drops in a few minutes. So if that's your skill, that's what you can do. So that's pretty nice. What do I got a notification for? I wonder why. Oh, it's a bot. Okay. I was like getting a notification about go live. Like, oh no. We're to flee. We're going to flee. No. I was looking at something else and I got attacked. That was a big angry spirit. That was not. See, this is like a spirit. That might even be a red spirit. That is not something I can take on solo. Not at all. These mushroom guys used to be enemies. They will appear in combat alongside the moths, but they don't attack anymore, which is nice. I'm running back to safety. Oh no, 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 no. Run! Run! No, 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 no. Go away, kitty. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. We good. We good. Oh yeah, I should check to see if I got anything. That kitty was hungry. I was like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. All right, we're gonna put some of the excess stuff we don't need in here. These are all stuff that I don't normally use, but they're good to keep, so I'm gonna throw it into the storage that I don't use very often. I got this. I got my smithing all the way up to level 5, so I could make this, and it doesn't work on my body type. So that's a bug, but it sucks. They're really cool looking too. I like all these chains with two square things over the chest. Pretty awesome. Wait, am I going to the right one? No. Go home. Head back to our home village. And there go a couple other people. And there's a dialogue system as well. But you have to have two people obviously to do it. And when you do the dialogue system, it zooms into a view like this where one person is on one side and one person on the other, and you can talk, which is cool. I'd like to see them have more than more than two people in a dialogue, but that's something they're gonna have to do. It kind of looks like the Guild Wars 2 when you're having a cutscene where you've got the two people on either side talking. It's kind of like that, only it's for RP purposes. String, string, string. Yeah, I've got tons of stuff. I need to put some of my clothes back in here because I pulled them all out to show them off. But I don't want to lose them if I die. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of the the things that are bugged from my body type, but they have some cool clothes that I wear. I've switched out outfits here and there. I don't know if I have the toga out here. Toga might be in another storage bin. Cool top. Okay pants. Some of the stuff is okay. Some of the stuff is much cooler looking. Yes, it has some funding from Riot Games. It is still, the way they operate is still very indie, but they got some seed money from Riot. The company wasn't bought by Riot. So yeah. Yeah, after the, or actually I think it was during the Kickstarter, they got the Riot funding. But yeah, they haven't actually been bought by Riot. Yeah, like you have this here, and you can have some pants, and there's some tighter pants, and there's you can go with no pants. And there's the rope tops, which I really like. Kickstarter backers like me. Yep. I've been I backed way back when. Oh, there's my toga. I got the rope top and the rope top with daggers. So you can do like, you can do the toga, which is kind of cool, and it still keeps your arm units and stuff like that. You can go for the rope top. I've got a couple different bottoms there, but they're put away. I want to get the cotton loincloth. The headpiece is cool. Yeah, that's my hairstyle. So I mean that's there. But you pick your hairstyle. They don't allow you to change your hair right now. Hopefully they'll be able to do that in the future. But that's what I love this hairstyle. It's really cool. Yeah, I don't really like these. I want to get one of the, either the long skirt or the loincloth with the ropes. But this one's doing well for me right now. I had a really cool shoulder piece. That's the one that got destroyed. I need to build a new one. I just need one more piece of bark cloth that I haven't bothered to make. No. And then here's the auction house, and you can sell all your stuff. The butterfly wings, that is a lineage. So there are, you have like the Emir, which are basically like elves. They live in big forest societies, in big forest cities. You've got the Ikaki, or yeah, I think that's what they're called. And they're like sea people, so they have like octopuses and other things on their heads. You've got the forget what the ones with the Daima, I think that's their name. They're the moth people. So they have different wings. They have butterfly wings, moth wings, stuff like that. So it's all part of your lineage. But yeah, so like and this person here, they are they're a lion blood, I think. So they have lion-like features. Some of them have like big, huge lion manes for hair. It's pretty awesome. So it's all based on basically your race, your lineage. But yeah, but yeah, so I can't make a new character. I do have a video. Did I post it? Did I post it? Let me see. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I very briefly go over character creation. Let me see if I can pull up the video. There it is. Here, 1 second. Oh, no, that's not good. I don't want that. Why are you being bad? Okay, that's not gonna work. Just want Chrome. There we go. And yes, still light mode. So you've got all your different Amir, Kagi, Swalla, Iron Masters, Asamon, Lionblood, and Daima. Right? And then you can go ahead and pick which one you want. And I use the... I go for the Amir. I'm pretty sure I went through more than just the Amir, though. We'll go ahead and speed it up. See, each... And there's subdivisions within each of the lineages that have different sort of traits. Yeah, I went through a lot of it. I don't know if I went through all of them, but... You can see that there's all sorts of different body shapes and types and chest types. So you can have thinners, you can have curvier, you can have larger breasts. There's no gender to the there's no gender to the characters. It's pretty much just you make whichever body you want. And the spirits themselves don't aspire to any particular gender, so that's why it has that way. And a lot of the spirits are multi-gender, several genders at the same time. So that is a nice part. Yeah, I've got this on 2x speed, so it's kind of going through pretty quick. But yeah, see, they're like the Iron Masters, and then the Asamon. These are kind of like the higher elementals. Yeah, a lot of people like the octopus thing, folks. I had the chest plate that the Asamon was wearing that went through very briefly. It's red on theirs, but mine was white. It looked really cool, but I just gotta make a new one. But yeah, like the Daima, they have all the moth people. The lion blood, obviously they have big, huge, fluffy lion hair and spots, and then the Amir is what I ended up with. You go for names. There is a pre-generated list of names that you choose from, and you mix and match. You've got like your birth name, your every lineage has a format for the names. So like The Emir are very spell oriented, juju oriented. So their name is like their first name, the spell that they are blessed by, and then their family name. So it's kind of it's interesting that they do it that way. And then others have like their title is their middle name, and some have no middle name at all. Um, and so it's a set group. Now my name that I use in game is slightly different than the one I want to have, and I'm hoping they will eventually put it in game for the final game, but they haven't yet. I requested every single alpha, so maybe eventually they'll put it in there. I want to have Ifileo, but I have Ifedimma, so close. Um, but yeah, so you can go through and change your types and change your face types. Um, yeah, just go through and you change your hair and all that good stuff. And there's only one white hairstyle, so I picked the white hairstyle, but it's also this is basically the character that the promotional artwork got me into the game. So with this hairstyle and the mirror, and yeah, so like I tweeted out the actual picture from way back, is before they had um the game really going at all. Um and that picture drew me in. So, you know, I'm easily I'm easily marketed to, as you may know, and that is pretty much it. I say you pick which on the Emir, you pick your name, and it'll tell you what each name means, and then you pick your spell that represents you. Again, this is because the Emir themselves are so heavy in juju and magic. They name themselves after spells. So it's interesting. I use the same name, first and last name, every alpha, but I always change my spell name. Go through here. And then you end up with your character and you start in the tutorial, and there you go. That is that. No. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on with it. It's just making your character. You could spend, because there's I mean, there's not a whole lot of like sliders or, you know, customization or granular customization at all. There's not a lot of that, right? But the base options themselves are so varied and so different that you can spend, you know, an hour just going through each one and going, okay, I really like that one, but I really like that one too, and I really like that one, but I really like that one too. Within the lineages, you can kind of mix and match hairstyles and facial appearance and stuff like that. But from lineage to lineage, the characters look completely different. Like you can look at them in game and know which ones they are. You even from, you know, here. So that's it's like they don't have a ton of granular options, but the options are still really there to make it go, okay, but I really like this part about this one, and I really like this part about this one, and I really want the character that's from the sea, but I really like the, you know, so it, so you'll have some. I've stuck to Emir every single time because the Emir are they're just for me, right? But other players, they've played a different lineage every single alpha. Eventually, the UI looks like it can handle multiple characters. Don't know if that will be a thing. but the UI looks like it can handle multiple characters. Right now, you can only have one character, which is why I can't go back and show you character creation. That's why I had to have the video. But at least I posted it. Yeah, right, yeah. But yeah, they I think, but that video I actually do a few of those on my YouTube channel. I have the no commentary videos. I do a lot of that because I send them to MJ at MOP so that they can spectate them. But I have some other no commentary videos that I just run through on my YouTube channel just because that aren't related to that, just because I wanted to. So that was one of them. It's like I did the first 75 minutes no commentary of the game. And they have farming, and I did a lot of farming in Alpha 2, and farming is communal. So like if I had water and this needed to be watered, I could provide water and help out this other person. So this person has their farm, but anybody can come along and help water it. So that's really nice. And just like any other building, they have contributions that need to be made. Looks like, yeah, we've already done the maintenance on this, so this one's ready for an upgrade. Yeah, so community based. Yeah, everything is community and role-playing based. And you have your societies again, which the societies themselves were just introduced this alpha, which is why it's kind of a really big focus right now. The alpha before, it was pretty much everybody working together. Now everybody's got their own, their own guild, basically, that is trying to raise one particular village. Like we have this one. There's two other main societies that they each have their own island that they're working on. And it's just, some of the stuff is literally just here for RP. Like all these little things here. The goats are in cages. The goats are in cages because the goats in Alpha 2 were extremely aggressive and would attack people while they were trying to talk. So the goats are in cages, as are the ox. The goats were very mean last alpha, because goats are dicks. And that is pretty much that. I mean, it's just that there's a lot to do. It's very sandboxy. And again, this over here, there's no purpose to this. This is just for looks and for RP and social. Some of these stations are actual stations, but a lot of it is just here for hanging out and talking. And I would like to. Elephants, would you like to join society? Oh, is somebody trying to join? And another tailor shop. Now like you can have duplicates of the same building, and I don't think their building is tied together, so you can actually like raise one up and then destroy another one if you don't like it and stuff like that. So in theory, we haven't got to that yet, but in theory you can do that. Pardon me, lunchtime for me. Thanks for joining. No, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for talking, and glad to show off the game a little bit. I have fun with it. I'm pretty much the only person streaming the game right now. There's like one other person who streamed it yesterday, so it's a good to have people out here and get awareness of it. And yeah, this area is just really nice. I really love this grassland. My character is all based around the forest, so I definitely wanted to stay in the forest area. That is that. What time is it? Ooh, it is 10:30. Okay. All right. Well, that is also probably time for me to call it because I have other things that I need to tend to. But that was our group hunt. That was we do some there's a lot of community events. A lot of them are hosted. That one was hosted by the developers themselves. I do a RP event. I might not do it next week. I might wait until the week after. We'll see. The next event is Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning. There's a blessing ceremony, and then the night market at midnight. So that's 9 o'clock Pacific. On both of those, 9 o'clock in the morning for the blessings, and 9 o'clock at night on the night market, midnight Eastern. But definitely check those out. I'll be recording those. I've been recording and covering them as much as I've got. And yeah, you got to get to working too. Exactly. I got to get to work. So so thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.